Yo, welcome to CYLTE Collective. This is Papago Run something. Don't know what series or run this is, but I am excited to the running. I feel like I got a lot to run off today. A lot of pent up energy, lots of tasks I've been having to do over the past few days. Sun is bright. So yeah, looking forward to getting out there, hearing the crunch of gravel under my feet, exploring the land around me, the desert land around me. Goal today, get to the amphitheater. I'm going to go straight to the amphitheater because I got a grocery shop later on today. So straight to the amphitheater, knock out 3 sets of 11 dips and push-ups, and then run back immediately. So we're gonna get it. It's gonna be a quick one today, not a super long workout. So yeah, looking forward to the run. As always, yeah, let's have a great adventure. Lord be with us. It's very hot today, 98 degrees, but 0 UV, so I don't need sunscreen. But looking forward to getting the warmth of the sun on my skin. Let's go. This part always gets me. Going up this slight incline. I'm sweating like crazy. We ain't stopping though. I'm not stopping until I get to the amphitheater. Not stopping. You know, it's not always about how fast you get there, but just that you get there. So I'm not pushing too hard, keeping my pace. Especially going uphill right now. Short strides. Sheesh. What? Made it to the amphitheater. Hello, Verdes. Hello. A lot of dirt right here. I'm not sure this is the best spot to do my push-ups and dips. So this is like it's like a pretty okay area. Hop down. I've been soaking in Arizona history like a sponge lately. Less history and more government, to be honest. I listened to the Maricopa Association Government, or Association Government, something like that. It's called MAG. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but they meet, I think, once a month, and it's like all the towns and cities of Maricopa. You know, Maricopa itself, like the city, Scottsdale, Buckeye, Avondale, Tolson, you name it, they're at the meeting. No one really watches this stuff because it can seem boring, but when you're actually living in the city and they're deciding, you know, what gets funded, what doesn't get funded, it's pretty interesting to hear. Heat crises and water crises and waste cleanup, interstate highways. While I'm here at the amphitheater. The amphitheater is where you tell stories. What better place to tell a story? One thing that stood out to me was Interstate 11, and how they've been trying to build this interstate since the 90s. And it would run from Nogales, Arizona, down right on the border of Mexico, all the way to Las Vegas, effectively connecting Nogales to Las Vegas by a major interstate highway, and also Phoenix to Las Vegas by a major interstate highway. Only problem is it keeps getting shut down because of environmental concerns, you know, destroying a bunch of desert for 300 to 400 miles of highway, displacing cacti and bushes and whatever else it takes to make an interstate in Arizona. And so I remember this one part where the mayor of Buckeye, while they were giving the presentation, because they present what's happening, updates on these things that are happening around Maricopa, and the mayor of Buckeye was like, so you're telling me only reason this bill or this interstate isn't getting built right now is because of environmental issues. And I guess the lady couldn't tell him why. So she was like, oh, you know, I don't have that information right now. And he kept asking and kind of like seeing like, why isn't this highway being built? Like, had they even talked about a budget yet? Because I mean, I'm sure it would bring a lot more money to Phoenix and Buckeye, since Buckeye would be right there closest to the interstate, because it would run on the west of Phoenix. She was like, no, I can't deny that. Mayor, I cannot confirm or deny that. I thought it was funny. It's a little drama in the meeting, which is pretty tame. But the council meetings, which is also what I've been watching too, they aren't so tame. It wasn't that bad, but they're a little spicier because you got public people, like citizens, actually engaging and talking and saying their 2 cents to what's going on. I don't know, it's interesting stuff. You know, you may think it's boring, but when you look into it, or maybe I'm getting old, but when you look into it, it's like, oh shoot, these are the people deciding how you and our lives are. And they can either make it worse or better. So it's good to know exactly what they're saying, because also everything doesn't get covered in the news. So it's good to see for yourself live, and it's on demand, so you can see everything and not have to wait for some editor to brush it up for their agenda. As promised, push-ups and dips. And now for my next act. Forward to this CYLTE sabbatical. I blew my nose this time, so I shouldn't sniffle as much. Diamondback push-ups. That was 12. I think I'm actually getting stronger. All right, some more water, and then we'll run back, finish out this video. Ow, that was a very tight hip flexor. Gonna cross to the left behind this big rock. All right, segment 2, so probably done a mile 34, 1.34 miles. Let's make our descent. Legs are already feeling it. Oh, this is too good of a photo to pass up. Yeah, I can go down this way. I'm done. I'm good. Mama, if that's moving up, then I'm moving out. I'm moving out. My legs just feel heavy. They feel super heavy from pickleball on Monday. I just don't have that balance that I normally have in my legs. Feels like I'm dragging today. Okay, back from the run. Today we did 31 minutes total of running for a distance of 2.76 miles. And yeah, it was 96 degrees outside with an 8% humidity. So it was super dry. My lips were becoming chapped, especially on the way back. And my head was starting to pound. Not on like a headache type of thing or anything like that. I could just feel like, it was like boom, 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 boom as I was running. So my body is not acclimated to the heat yet, which made it pretty difficult. Not to mention my legs were still heavy from pickleball on Monday with the church life group. So I felt like I was just dragging my legs every single step, all the way there and all the way back. It wasn't a total bummer per se. When I got to the amphitheater, the push-ups and dips were really great. Like really no burning sensation like last time. So I think I need to up the ante on the push-ups and dips. Right now I was doing 3 sets of 11 for both, and I think I'm gonna up it to 12 or 15, we'll see. Just keep going one by one until I'm up to 20 and it feels like nothing. I said I wanted to run there and back without stopping, achieve that, even though both times, thanks to the heat and thanks to my legs feeling dead, I wanted to stop multiple times. But I kept pressing through and we made it. So the goal was good. I've been doing a ton of work on a brand, so just gonna give a quick brand update. Tons of work on the Etsy website. So definitely by the time this video is released, it should be up and running. So again, if you love the channel and you love the desert, want to support CYLTE and the Sonoran Desert Conservation, feel free to purchase a guide. A guide, a sticker, hoodie, hat, shirt, whatever you feel like purchasing to wear some CYLTE merch, wear our art. Also dropped a new guide on Gumroad as well. As the summer quickly approaches, although it feels like it's here now, thanks to the recent weather. But as the summer approaches and you're looking for some ways to beat the heat, check out the Gumroad website, new guide on there. And also, thank you to you all 900 of you on TikTok who followed. Thank you for your support. I did not think we would get to 900 this quickly. It's only been like 8 months or going on 9 months since I created this movement, and yeah, we're up to over 1,000 people across all platforms. So really appreciate the love, the support, the comments, the engagement, the curiosity, and the stories that you all have shared with me as well, advancing my knowledge and education on the Sonoran Desert, the locations, the history, where we've been as a state, and where we're headed to. So yeah, we really appreciate the love and support on that. And yeah, looking forward to more adventures, more exploring. Post-run takeaway, the endurance is getting better. Sometimes it feels like I'm walking to where I'm going. As I said on the trail today, just because your progress isn't fast, doesn't mean that, gosh, what did I say? Slow progress isn't no progress. So just because you're not sprinting to where you're going to, or I'm not getting to the amphitheater in 10 minutes or 5 minutes, doesn't mean I'm not making any progress. So yeah, just because it's going slow doesn't mean it's not going anywhere. So as always, guys, stay consistent, stay curious, and stay courageous. See you out there.